What's up, guys? It's Sunday Backyard Farmer. Now today we're gonna be getting some seedlings started in our 72 cell tray, this Jiffy tray. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys don't like it. I actually like it. I just hate that the price is going up. So I'm gonna show you how I utilize this tray to get my seedlings started, and hopefully we get them in the ground today. So here we go, guys. They coming with their dad to get some dirt. Get some dirt.
Get some dirt.
Nigga here say get some dirt.
Get some dirt.
Some dirt. It's worked pretty good for me. I've been pretty successful with it. I get close to Brooks germination rates with these, so I'm going for it. So as I was going through the seeds, found some Morris head collard greens. I'm thinking about doing, if I do these, I'll probably do 2. The rest of them gonna be Georgia collards. GA stand up. Yeah, I found some Brussels sprouts. Then I'm gonna do, of course, guys, it won't be a fall garden without these mustard greens right here. These red mustard greens. I think my wife was talking about that. We call them red mustard greens. Sorry for moving it. These say purple. I guess it depends on the company who making it, and they call it different names. But yeah, of course, we got some more collard greens. I know I got some Georgia collards in here, but guys, going through this is, I should be ashamed. I should be much more organized than this, because if these seeds were more organized, there were a lot of things that I did not have to buy. So I recommend you guys, if you got these, there's a lot of different ways to store these so they're more visual, so you can really see what you got going on rather than being clustered up like this. You know, we got seeds from the Flipside Marketplace from my brother Turf. Stuff that I just overlooked that I could have had in my garden this season, guys, already. We got some mustard greens, but I think I'm gonna do these mustards right here from my brother Turf Therapy. So we got those mustards. You know we're gonna do that. Some more broccoli. So I think this is what I'm gonna do for right now, and I'm gonna get another tray, some more collard greens. So, you know, when we start planting stuff, you know, we can just throw a whole bunch of stuff out here. But I just want to utilize this tray right here, and I'm gonna show you something else I did. So these trays work. So these trays, they work better with warm water for these pods to swell up or fill up and everything. So I'm gonna use this water from the coffee pot. So it actually makes it expand quicker using the hot water than cold water. So we're trying to get this stuff done. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod and we're gonna get started. So the coffee pot been sitting for a minute. And also when you add water to this, if you sit the seed on here first, they're just gonna move around and not be here. They're gonna be all in here, all in the crevices and not where they're supposed to be. So here we go, guys. So real quick, guys, we're gonna let that cool down some. Of course, it's fine for it to be just a tad bit warm. That's gonna be good for the seeds, but we don't want it real hot. Of course, if this was soil, I would not put any hot water in soil because you'll be filling the microorganisms that's in the soil. These are peat pellets, so I'm not concerned about that. I just want them to rise, swell up, and do what I need them to do so I can put seeds in there and go from there. So I'm gonna use this old drill bit. You can use anything that you want just to make sure you're just poking a hole. You can use your finger, whatever you want to. It's very simple, very easy. Just making sure that seed has somewhere to go. And as you're doing this, you can tell which ones are not all the way soaked up with the water. So we're gonna add a little more water as well. All right, guys, so that's it for right now. So as soon as they germinate, I'm gonna bring you guys back with me and I'm gonna show you how they look. Look how big they done got, guys. They're a bit leggy, but we're gonna make it do what it do. So I'm gonna separate them because they're all entangled and lay them out and pick the area they're a little leggy, but we got 2 out of this one. We may be able to separate it or we may not. I'm thinking about ripping these ground cherries out because they're still just feeding the chipmunks. I mean, they're still producing. They're still, you know, there's still stuff out here. I just don't get a chance to get them when they're ready. They're still doing their things naive. I may leave that one. I'm gonna rip this one out. I'm gonna rip everything out over here. So I'm gonna use in between these totes for something, and I'm gonna go ahead and rip in between these totes out. So we're gonna have 2 areas right here, and that may be it for today. All right, guys, so we're about to try to get this area cleared out. I'm gonna leave this eggplant right here and kind of work around it for right now because it's still producing. But this ground cherry and these tomatoes that are spun, I'm about to move all that stuff. So here we go. All right, guys, wasn't trying to make this a drawn out video, but let me show you what we got accomplished so far today. It started drizzling a little bit, so I had to pause for a minute, but we back out here in these streets. So here we go. So we got the mustard greens here, one right there. We got a collard in the back. We got rows of 3s. I don't know how good you guys can see it. It look kind of crappy right now. It'll start looking better once they get bigger. More over here. Just a couple of more rows. Then we have our mustards from Turf Therapy, our cousin. So we got some of those over here, and this is just about as far as we gotten on the other side of that elephant ear. So, and you guys remember this. So you guys remember in the beginning of my journey, I cut the cable for the house. So as you can see, it's still, I got it so I can see it, so I know exactly where it's at, and I won't have that issue again. So I just planted around it some collard greens. As you can see, we still got some cardboard that's breaking down slowly. So this is as far as we got, guys. So we're still gonna have, let's see if you guys can see this. I gotta clean all this out, and we're gonna plant in this area right here where the watermelons were, and get all this stuff up. This okra, I'm gonna keep an eye on. Well, it's still, she's still producing a little bit. But guys, I want you to comment below this elephant ear. Let me see. This elephant ear is pretty huge. So I know I have to chop it down for the winter, but I don't know if I chop it down and cover it, or chop it down, dig up the bulbs and put them in the garage for next season. So if you guys can comment below, that'd be awesome. This is my first time doing this. I'm not 100% sure on the right way to do it. I'm pretty sure it's more than one way. So and it also have some flowers on here. Let me show you guys that. So as you can see, she got some flowers coming up. There's one right there that's, I guess, dying off. There's one right there that's developing. Just one more back there. And then this one. Sorry for moving the camera so fast. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So let me know, guys, comment below. All right, we're gonna take it old school, guys. The first thing we did is went to church. And the second thing we did was get in some dirt. Some dirt, people. You guys enjoy your family, be safe, and don't be scared to get in some dirt, guys. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Later, guys. Dirt.